Good day, everybody. Welcome to another sensational session of Strike a Chord Live podcast with my dear brother, Colin Harbor. He's right there in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. I'm Marcus Ellis. I'm here in Pensacola, Florida. Colin, why don't you tell him who we are?
We are two lifelong friends with a love of baseball, music, motivation, and inspiration mixed with a little bit of nostalgia, culture, transformation, and fun. And we want you to take the journey with us.
This is Strike a Chord Live podcast. Woo-wee! This feeling's killing me. What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm doing pretty good, just getting ready for the weekend. Cut my hair yesterday, all that kind of stuff. So good to go.
I'm digging that intro still. I love
I do like the intro. If I would have known how many times it was going to be used, maybe I would have made a little bit more excitement in my voice or something, but I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, we can always cut it again,
We may have to remix.
Yeah, that's not a problem. We might have. So it's cold here today. I mean, it's in the 30s. What's it like there in Dallas, Fort Worth?
Yeah. It's cold. It's cold. It's 30, like low 30s, if I had to guess.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Yeah, we're a little bit out of that season. Plus, you can't sing that song. You got to be careful. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's a different song.
The one that you can sing that got so much flack that's not a Christmas song, and here's your nostalgia portion of the show. Good morning, folks. Is that Baby It's Cold Outside is from a movie about the time period of July, and the guy's like reminiscing. So Baby Gets Cold Outside is not a Christmas song.
So got to be careful with that one. That will set some people off.
It does. So, but what's cool is today is one of your favorite all-time days because you talk about this thing all the time. And so I thought about you when I saw that we missed something yesterday that we'll talk about. But dude, today is National Cake Day. And I know
it's
that
National
you like
Chocolate Cake Day.
Yeah. That's why I keep you around. But I know how much you like looking up national days.
I do. I love national days, and that's what we're going to talk about today because, and if you think about it, I'm looking at the calendar right now. It's kind of funny reading some of these, but if you think about it, every day is a day to celebrate, right? Every day is a day to celebrate, and here in America, we do it right. Each month there's like over 800 holidays. People don't know that. People shouldn't even be going to work because there's so many holidays they should be celebrating.
Yeah, I was reading about it. There's no really, I mean, we know that the important holidays, there's reasons for them, but for a lot of these holidays, there's no other reason just to tell mom what to cook for dessert day.
No. And, if we would have planned it out a little bit better, I might even look a little bit better. It's also National Big Wig Day. And we're not talking about your position within the company. We're talking about big wigs.
Good morning, Peggy Gossman. We see you there. We love you. So, man, had I known that, I would have gotten the biggest wig I could have. You know me, man. I would have like the Marge Simpson wig.
That would have been fun. That would have made for some good pictures.
That would have. And then I'd have to you'd go crazy because I'd have to talk like her. So we won't do that. But,
Yeah. So what we're talking about today is celebrations, right? Celebrations, national days. And, quite frankly, Mark's not kidding. I love it. So if I'm trying to produce some content for either Strike a Chord Live or something else, and I'm completely dry, I can't think of anything. I think, let's go to the calendar. Let's go to the calendar, the National Day calendar, and see what we're celebrating this week over the next couple of weeks. And then it gives you something to post. But just like with anything else, you start diving into it. You start reading about things, when they were founded, all that kind of stuff, when they were established, I should say.
Yeah, I think it's so fun. Good morning, Paul Bruno. We see you there. So, Colin, we're on a few different platforms on Facebook and, of course, live on YouTube. So, I like to acknowledge people. But yeah, so let's talk about something serious though. Today is it's a national Auschwitz, I guess, victory celebration is what it is. You know, if you can call it that. So we just want to acknowledge that today is. I saw that there's a lot of newscasters in Auschwitz today for that national.
Auschwitz Liberation Day.
Yeah, liberation is the word I was looking for. But once again, that's why I keep you around, man, just to put words in my mouth and help me out.
I know. It's also coincides with Holocaust Memorial Day, which is today, International Holocaust Remembrance Day. So there's a lot of stuff going on around that today. But I want to tell you one thing. I know that one's a little bit more serious, and it's something that we always need to be mindful of and remember,
Amen.
as it relates to the dark side of people, right?
Right.
But next week, excuse me, I did it again. I looked at the wrong month. I'm so mad at myself. In 1 month, I want everybody to put this on the calendar. March 1st. 1 month in a couple of days, whatever. March 1st is National Dadgum That's Good Day. We can talk about that a little bit.
That's National Bobby Bowden Day is what that is.
Yeah, National Dadgum That's Good Day. And then the following day, I mean, back-to-back holidays. The second day is National Egg McMuffin Day.
That's crazy.
I know some people don't like Egg McMuffins, and maybe they're like, "Ooh, McDonald's is gross." Wrong. Egg McMuffins are good. It's good stuff. I don't care what you say.
Well, let's talk about the doghouse and the jailhouse, because I had no idea until today. You found out yesterday, so you don't have an excuse. But it was National Spouse Day in America.
Yeah, I mean I think the reason I mean I saw somebody post it. I missed it because I was looking at the wrong month of the calendar. But yeah, it's national. It was I saw some people posting on National Spouses Day.
What month of the calendar were you looking at?
I was looking at February,
which is soon. That's not that far off.
It's soon. So, like, for instance, I thought January 24th was National Bartender Day. No. That's February 24th.
Well, so now you can think of bartender. I mean, that's a little bit of clairvoyance there.
Still time to think of bartenders. Still time to think about that. And remember those bartenders who are always there for us when we need them.
Well, and there's still, amen. There's still time to make up for National Spouse Day. So, I mean, I tell my wife that I love her and that she's awesome ad nauseum. So I don't know if I could do anything different on National Spouse Day, but Well,
you tell everybody you love them, though. So I don't know that it's special, right? I don't know if it's special that you tell your spouse you love her.
Come on, man. That's not right.
I mean, come on. You tell everybody that.
I do tell everybody that. And if nobody's told you yet, I love you. So,
But I think the bigger picture, we'll weave in some of the days today. We'll weave some of them in and go through them. But really, it's about a celebration, right? Now, you can make the case that, well, it's the marketers who are coming up with these days, and you're probably right? You're probably right. I mean, National Lego Day
is not a Mexican Independence Day. That's September 16th.
What's that?
Cinco de Mayo, that's May 5th, is not Mexican Independence Day. That's September 16th. Cinco de Mayo is a made-up American drinking holiday.
Yeah, and it works in Texas. I can tell you that. There's a lot of I think it's pretty close to National Margarita Day for some reason.
Yeah, it is some sort of anniversary, but it's not Mexican Independence Day, which I know is September 16th, but just because of the topic. So, but we were talking about a lot of these holidays are seriously, they're there on a calendar in a cookbook so that, there's just this reason to cook this raspberry drizzle bundt cake. I just made that up. I don't think I've ever had a raspberry drizzle bundt cake. Have you?
Neither have I. I don't know about raspberry on cake, but tomorrow,
yeah,
you still have time to plan. Tomorrow is National Kazoo Day.
Oh, it's on.
National Blueberry Pancake Day, which sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's on for Colin.
National Lego Day.
Really?
And National Pediatrician Day. And who couldn't do without our pediatricians, right? And there's tomorrow is Rattlesnake Roundup Day too. I'm gonna go find me some rattlesnakes.
Man, you got some there in Dallas, man. We got some here in Florida too. There was so many you rattled off that I can't even go back to the what was the first one you said before blueberry pancakes?
Kazoo.
Oh yeah, it's on. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a bunch of and be doing it all over the house. I probably have one within arm's reach, but I will spare
You have
the
a
folks.
kazoo?
We have kazoos all over the place. Yeah,
I
I
guess
mean,
my kids have outgrown kazoos. But you know what? Let's think about it in the context of celebration. What do you celebrate? What do you celebrate? That why are you laughing?
you said, guess my kids outgrew kazoos. Like, yeah, I'm aware I have a young household. However, we would still have kazoos and run around and make music with them. It's
So
fun.
it's not the kids, it's Marcus. Maybe Marcus hasn't outgrown kazoos yet.
No, and Laura and I were talking about that. Who more of a kid was, I think that's Ryan Little saying a true musician. I can't see because it says Facebook user on here, but yeah, Laura and I were talking about who is more of the kid in the family, and I won. So I'm more of the kid versus anybody in my house. So yeah, I mean, because there's kazoos all over the place. You got to get good ones though. You can't get those dollar ones with the lame wax
They
paper.
don't really work. They vibrate wrong. I guess
Yeah,
is the way to say it.
they don't vibrate enough.
They vibrate wrong.
You can't go. You can't get that sound out of it. Can you tell?
Kazoos, I'm so off pitch when I sing and stuff that even if I did a kazoo, it would be off pitch.
That's a great T-shirt. I'm so off pitch that even but I mean it's true because it'd be what's coming out of it. Speaking of T-shirts, I got the best T-shirt in the world, and
yeah, show them. I saw it. I saw it earlier.
It says, "It's so weird being the same age as old people." It is, dude. It's so weird being the same age as old people. Just letting you know.
Yeah, so I've got a couple more, and then we're going to get on to maybe we're going to turn this into something serious before the day is over. But
we're trying to be serious today.
Hold on, January 29th. So 2 days, everybody.
That's my wife's birthday.
It's also National Colin Day.
What?
National with one L.
National call in, like call in to work.
No. National COLIN. National Colin Day, like my day, except for one L.
Well, who is the guy with one L? I've never met one.
Colin Powell.
That's Colin.
I know, but I
not
still
Colin.
I refer to it as Colin, or as my elementary school bus driver used to say, Collins.
If you called him and said, "Hey, Colin," he wouldn't turn around.
I think you're supposed to say like, "Hey, General," or "Hey, Mr. Secretary," or whatever they call those guys.
Yeah, but his name was Colin.
I thought that was always awkward, right?
That's a little weird. I mean, I'm sure. Now, are you sure you're not reading that and it's spelled a different way and it's National Colin Day?
There's a picture of a dude. He looks like a Colin, and it's COLIN.
I hope
a picture of a big long colon, going up and down with a hole at the end of it.
Oh man, this is so good. So yeah, I mean, national days were really started just to put a commemoration on the day. But then it had to be, like you said, there's a holiday every day. There's like a speeding ticket holiday, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, so I encourage people, but again, as I try to tie it into something motivational and inspirational is,
I thought we were just
we're doing the fun part today, but think about it in the context of celebration. What do you celebrate? What does your family celebrate? What do you and your friends celebrate that other people don't celebrate, right? What are the reasons for celebrating things, which there are always good things, good reasons to celebrate,
Well, we've done sessions on celebrating your small wins. I mean, that's vital. That's important.
I wonder if there's a National Small Win Day. I bet there is. I'm going to keep looking.
Dude, look that up because I'm sure. And if it's not, we can just coin our own day. We could just
we could start it. There's a process, I'm sure, and it can't be that difficult given the fact that there's, Scotch Tape Day and National Seth. There's a National Seth Day too.
See, some dude named Seth had to come up with that and say, I'm just going to do this. This will be funny. I'll be witty. Right. And did that. But we could make January 27th or whatever day that we wanted to, small win day.
Yeah. Remind me, what day is your birthday, Mark?
August 30th.
August 30th.
Yep. That's a small win right there.
You go ahead and say something motivational real fast.
Okay, here's a small win. The fact that you were born, that you woke up today, the odds are 400 trillion to 1 that you would be born in on this planet. So today you win, baby. You were awake. You beat out 400 trillion other things.
Things.
Yep. We've already
What kind of things, Marcus?
we've already talked about. Never mind. Peggy says make up a holiday. So is there a small win holiday? Have you seen that yet? Small win day.
I haven't looked yet because I'm still looking at your birthday. Oh, and your birthday is more herbs, less salt day. That's a good one.
I mean, that's just me all the way around.
National Chop Suey Day.
I don't know.
See,
I
that's
don't
what I'm saying.
Do you do? I don't do a lot of
things.
salt. I don't use a lot of salt when I eat. And then I'll go out.
International Day Against Nuclear Test is also your birthday. So
well, that's fitting too. I mean, it depends on what are we testing and where are we testing it. The space modulator on Mars is totally acceptable.
So you don't watch a lot of TV, do you?
I wouldn't say I watch a lot of modern TV. I watch a lot of old historical stuff.
Modern TV. It's like you watch TV from like the 1600s and 1500s, all the shows from back then.
No, but the 50s and 60s, I do.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I mean, like the Addams Family and stuff like that. But why? What's up with TV?
I don't know. I started watching a new show last night and it scared me. There's a show called The Last of Us, I think, or something like that on HBO. So I started watching it last night. It's kind of about a virus. So it's kind of zombie-esque and stuff, right? But it's about a fungus. I don't know. I don't want to ruin it. It's only, I think, in 2 episodes. But I'm watching it and I'm like sitting on my couch, I'm like scared. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is because I can't handle scary stuff, right? So
I don't watch
everybody's going to sleep. And Gina comes out. She's like, do you hear that? I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? She's like, what is that noise? I thought it was you out here snoring. It's something out. And I was like, well, you're going to have to go outside and check it because I ain't going outside and checking it right now. There is no way that I'm opening that door and checking what that noise was that you heard outside.
Right. As I'm watching this scary movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's awful. It was a horrible show.
I don't watch scary movies, but I'm just curious. When you were looking at my birthday, is there a National Small Win Day? Because if there's not, we're going to coin that day.
Is the whole well, hold on. National Strike a Chord Live Podcast Day, huh?
There we go. We could do that because we are just scorching the earth.
All right, let me do some search here. This is I think this is fun, but it's gone a little bit sideways. Okay,
no, I think it's perfect.
A little small.
Hey, you too, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, I got your post, man, your messages. I'll get with you. I've been out of pocket for a little bit, but I'll get with you, bro. But yeah, I mean, no, I think this is perfect. I like the riffing on the national. So are you a chocolate cake guy? So are you going to eat chocolate cake today on national?
I'm not, because I'm trying to get less fat right now. Even during the celebration, I'm not going to,
Right. So January 27th, 2023, you are abstaining from National Chocolate Cake Day.
In 2023, I am, absolutely.
So maybe we'll commemorate it again next year. And there was another good one that was today that I was looking up. Those funny, but
hey, I do not think that there is a Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I accidentally closed StreamYard. Sorry. I do not think that there's a National Small Win Day today, but I found a great article about 35 small wins to celebrate this week.
Let's go. Come on. Give somebody something positive.
Anybody listening to this today, I guarantee it, they learned something new, right? Because at least one of the days they didn't know about. So that's a good small win. Complete a to-do list. Hey, here's a small win. Felt inspired. So not did something great. Just feeling inspired.
I love that.
That's a great one, right?
Yeah.
Let me look at a couple of trusted your gut. I love that one.
Yeah.
A small win. Trust your gut. Because think about that. A lot of people make mistakes. Your gut tells you, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. All right.
We had a session on that.
Do it, right?
Hold my beer. We did a session on that. Trust me.
I know, but that's a good one. Encourage a friend. So a small win this week for anybody listening. is to encourage a friend. So not for them to encourage you, not for you to get money, not for you to do this, that, and that. Encourage a friend. That's a small win, right? You
That's my
take an
goal every
action, you
day.
make an encouragement.
That's my goal every day is to,
So yeah, I'm not going to read this whole list because it's 35, but yeah, there's good stuff, man. I love just going through the internet and finding stuff like this. What about asked for help when you needed it?
Yeah. Yeah. Peggy Gossman's still stuck on the don't do horror movies. And I agree. There's no point in that.
Oh, I didn't see. I'm not watching the comments right now, but yeah. So absolutely, and it's not a horror movie; it's a series, and I think it's going to be good. You may not know this, but I'm like a zombie expert from like World War Z, The Walking Dead, The Legend, and all that kind of stuff. So I know a lot about zombies. I know a lot of stuff going on in that genre. But this one's kind of different because it's not necessarily a virus; it's a fungus. So I don't know how that's going to all play out.
If this is the first strike chord that somebody ever listens to, they're like, I'm done with this. This is
no, they're going to keep watching it. So I don't know if anybody's seen World War Z, but I saw this clip the other day about because I do study this regularly about how the World War Z zombies just really aren't that bad. They're really not that bad. And if you've seen the movie, you know that if you have an illness, that the zombies skip you because they're looking for a pure host. So sorry about the spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but it's old enough you should. So this guy's talking to me. He's like, hey, the World War Z zombies aren't even that bad. He goes through some stuff and he's like, and then God forbid you've got an illness. I mean, they'll just skip right over you and you practically get to live a normal life. And I'm like you get to live a normal life with zombies running all around you and eating people.
Yeah.
It's such a clever little clip. I don't know. You got to see it. And you got to be a zombie expert like me. Sorry.
Summer Star said it's like in the end of times in Revelations, Colin. The Last of Us is basically representing in Revelations the end times.
See, there are people who know stuff, and there are people like me who just sit on the couch and bite my fingernails watching this stuff.
Well, and we look up what day it is, national whatever day. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's really intriguing. Actually, we go down the rabbit hole quite often on it's national whatever day. But remember,
I'll tell you one other thing. That's kind of funny.
You got to make it up.
I'll tell you one other thing that's kind of funny. I actually started I'm like a podcast expert. Like I've tried different concepts.
Right.
Well, one of my concepts was what day is it? What day is today? And it was going to be celebrating or talking about different calendar days and the celebrations and going through the history of it and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So I did a pilot episode. It was like April of last year. Or maybe it was like 2 years ago. I still have it, but it was talking about opening day in baseball was the kickoff of it. And so I talked about the history of the opening day pitch and all this kind of stuff. And I know what it was. It was also because it was when Fauci, again, not political, but the doctor Fauci threw out the opening pitch. And I don't know if you remember that. It was like it was, I mean, he was like 80 or something. So, you got to cut him a little slack, but it was just funny.
A little bit. Well, speaking of opening days, we have some nostalgia, some exciting things that we experienced on opening day when we were kids. Do you remember that? Do you remember the one Bill Bond with Coach Russell?
I don't think so. I'm not.
This Coach Russell was handed a microphone. He was standing in a pool of water and he just melted. He just got shocked right in front of everybody on opening day. You don't remember that?
Like he died?
No, but I mean, it was like, I mean, he went to the hospital. The ambulance came, and it was opening day.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. I'm trying to not laugh because it's not funny. But
it's not funny, but it was shocking. I mean, to be an 8-year-old kid and see your coach like melt down in front, and because he like stepped up and was stepping on home plate, which though was like a puddle of water. And you remember the press box was above it, so they had a microphone going down from the press box to it. And then they handed him the microphone and he just started shaking in front of all of us, and somebody kind of pushed him off. And so anyways, we were talking about opening days and things like that. I'm surprised you don't remember that because that's like Bill Bond.
I don't know why I don't remember that.
Legendary stuff.
So besides your spouse, besides chocolate cake,
we have 6.
Besides the fact that you're breathing or small wins, like we may start the petition for National Small Win Day. That's our takeaway.
Yeah, I think we should.
That's our takeaway, right? That's our takeaway.
Well, no, the takeaways is just celebrate life every day. That celebrate that you woke up today.
Celebrate that you woke up today. Well, what I was going to ask you is, what are you celebrating today,
Me?
Mark? What else?
What man? I'm getting ready uh, for a family trip, so we're celebrating. So
That is good. Somebody in one of the comments said,
yeah,
celebrate life.
Yep, celebrate every day. But yeah, so no, I mean, I got all kinds of things I'm celebrating. I have things going on. Man, I got a lot of personal stuff going on that I have reason to celebrate. I mean, we're alive. It's 37 degrees. It's crisp clear. It's out there. Got to get the girls off to school. Everything's great.
Yeah, I know. My daughter's a little bit sick. I don't know if she's going to go to
Oh
school
no.
today. Like I said, my teenage daughter had a wreck on Monday, so mommy's been taking her to school this week, which I know makes her extremely happy. As a junior in high school, and mommy
Yeah.
taking her to school.
How did she handle the change? How did mom handle? Just like I got to
How
get
did
up early.
mom handle it? Yeah.
I got to do these things differently to get everybody where they need to be on time.
Yeah,
in
I
the
don't
morning.
know. You're breaking up. I can't hear you. Are you asking how mom did it? I don't think I should
Yeah.
comment on that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
You can hear me fine.
yes.
Well, I mean, but that was what we talked about the other day was, calling the audible, like, dealing with the things that come down the pike as they come down. So yeah, I mean, every day, me on the gratitude thing. I'm grateful I have a car. I'm grateful I have, heat and a roof above my head and clean water to brush my teeth in and all that kind of stuff. Those allow me to celebrate those small wins every day. A big win will be when we coin ourselves and have it be actually a national small win day every day, every year.
And see what the petition is. It might just be as easy as signing into the website with your Google password and uploading a new day with a.
But I don't want it just to be like a key to the city day, like one day and it's gone. I want it to be like
it's got to be an annual. Yeah, it's
annual.
not in honor of such and such March, January 27th, 2023. No. It is a January 27th.
Yeah.
Every year type deal, right?
Yep, that's right. So
my dad got the key to the key to Pensacola once.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. The things like the key to the city is awesome, but it only lasts for one day. Why not like a week or something? You can. There's only so many things you can open with that key in one day.
I'm not sure that you can open anything with that key.
No, they're pretty big and cardboard. But man, when somebody listens back to this,
I think if somebody listens to this about 3 minutes in, they're going to be like, man,
these are some funny guys. Yeah, these are some funny guys. Yeah, we missed the National Podcasting Day a couple weeks ago.
There was a national Yeah, that's our fault. We've got to get the calendar updated.
Yeah, we need to get the calendar going, and so we could celebrate more of these days. But yeah, I mean, I definitely think I might get some chocolate cake. I don't know.
Aren't you allergic to cake or something?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I have ways around that. I can make non-allergic cake. You
can eat flourless cake.
Yeah, it's not flourless. It's just made out of rice.
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
You don't follow.
We just have to avoid peanuts.
You can't do peanuts.
One person. We've got to avoid walnuts and almonds for another person.
Peggy said, "Look at your calendar day." That's a good national look.
That's one I bet that there actually is.
Yeah,
I bet there's one like paper calendar day or something like that.
Well, that's cool. Well, I don't know. I really think there's a few days, but I really want the annual day, man.
It's our goal. That and to make money with our podcast.
Well, we're going to be doing a thing on affiliate marketing here soon.
Affiliate marketing. Oh man, he's cutting us off. Is that thing automatic or
I did not. I just thought that would be cool to play it while we're talking at the end.
Oh my! I thought you were ending it.
No, I thought it would be cool just to talk over. Yesterday, 2 days ago, we were eating out, and it was Dream on Aerosmith came on the radio, right? And that's a long, slow intro before he starts singing, right? And I forgot the DJs did this because I don't listen to regular radio anymore. I've had satellite radio forever. And the guy talked over the whole intro all the way leading into Steven Tyler singing. And that's a long intro to talk over. And I was like, oh, that's really annoying. So, but anyways, I was trying to do like, we're like on our way out and we're talking. Yeah, man, great. This is great.
I think you're ducking out.
Yeah, that's that thing I was talking about.
See, you think I don't know technical terms? I think you just ducked out.
That's all right. Well, I feel sorry for the 5 people that are watching us right now, just talking to each other.
Sometimes you just got to talk to each other. Mark and I haven't talked to each other this week, so we're just getting caught up. Sorry, guys. I know you wanted some motivation, but I think what we're focusing on today is the fun piece. So go have some fun. Find a reason to celebrate something. We're starting the campaign for National Small Win Day, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, our buddy Terrence Elmore, who I dearly love, I haven't talked to him in a while. He said, if y'all find a secret to getting paid to podcast, let me know.
I get the sense that you got to do something like sell a company for $50 million and then get a podcast and then get sponsorships because they're like, oh, this dude's going to talk about it's like Sam Parr, and like Noah Kagan and all these guys. I think they get paid on their podcasts, but but that's an affiliate thing. So that, we got to have that guy on, just let him talk about it. Did you probably haven't yet. Did you listen to that podcast, that episode I sent you yesterday?
I started. I didn't finish it.
Yeah, you gotta listen to it.
Cool. Yeah.
You gotta listen to it.
All right. Well, thanks, Peggy. We see you there. Thanks, Terrence. Love you guys. Thanks to all 5 of you that are watching live and those of you who #replay it. Let us know. Hope you had fun with this one. We had a lot of fun. We're going to go do this. We're going to celebrate national something. Right? Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a question to you. But I think I should play the music now.
Now I can do this.
Right. That was a question. You gonna celebrate anything national today?
Oh, it was a question. I thought it was a challenge to those listening. I don't know. I'm gonna go get some chicken wings or something today.
All right. We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
National Chicken Wing Day.
It is not National Chicken Wing Day. Peace and chicken grease. We're out.